All right, so Lockie wants to know, how do the pros train in the gym to get the most out of riding? What sort of cardio work, weight work, how are they training, and how can we train to get fit and agile like they are?
So there was a lot of years and a lot of guys started training very kind of like Tour de France, like
Over the
like
top,
as if they were professional cyclists.
Baker's Factory type stuff.
Yeah, I think that's probably what started it. And there was a lot of guys that were on the road bike program. Probably still a lot of guys spend a lot of time on road
I
bikes.
think a lot of guys do because it's low impact for your knees.
But it definitely now in like the Jet Sexton era. I mean, did you see Sexton pull off the track after winning? And like, he didn't even have to take his shirt off yet. He was just soaking wet and you just see him shredded because his jersey was just stuck to his muscles.
Yeah.
Like, dude's got some nice arms.
He does. He's looking good.
Yeah, he's fit. And then he took his chest protector off. He's shredded. I could get more shredded than him, and just give me a month or two. I got good pecs. He's got weight. He's got just strong arms. I'm surprised he doesn't get arm pump.
Arm pump. Yeah.
Because he's got big arms and he lifts super heavy.
That usually they say causes arm pump.
You would think. Jet has not quite that type of build, but Jet has really broad shoulders, big back. He's a bit taller, strong legs. Like, definitely not a cyclist build.
Yeah. No.
And I think that's more effective just for structurally to, not have lower back pain, to be well-rounded, to have like, make sure that you're hitting all the right muscle groups. I think it's important to do like strength training combined with foundation training or yoga or something of that. So you can really be like strengthening the right muscle groups, like the weird little muscle groups that a lot of times you miss, and then stretching the right muscle groups.
I was just going to say stretching's like,
because especially in moto,
really
you'll
big.
get like really dominant in certain muscle groups, or even pedaling a bicycle. You get dominant in certain muscle groups, and then other muscle groups get really weak.
So what would you
creates a bunch of issues.
Yeah. What would you say like the balance is between weight workouts in the gym and going for a run or going for a bike ride, like 50-50?
I think it depends how much you're riding also. So, and it depends what your priority is. I would say prioritize the riding. So let's say you're riding 3 days a week, which is probably a lot for a lot of people.
Average guys say two.
So if you're riding 2 days a week, you'd probably be able to get in 2 to 3 strength training days.
Like in the gym?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you'd probably want to do 2 to 3 cardio heavy days.
Yeah.
Did I overshoot how many days were in the week just then?
Well, if you're riding and not doing anything else, then yeah, you're at like an 8-day week there. But I mean,
yeah, I think for me, I wasn't doing enough like if you just have the last 2 months of when I was working out in the gym in Connecticut, I was doing more strength. I would get from my house, I would run to the back fence and back to my house, which was, what was my record time? I think it was like a 2-minute sprint. So I don't know how far that was, but
probably like a quarter mile. I didn't go over there. I kind of saw it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, roughly. So I would sprint that. So I was like trying to get sprint work in, which I actually think was really helpful.
Yeah.
And then I would also go to the gym, and my warm up at the gym would be 1 mile on the treadmill as fast as I could go without opening my mouth. So I was able to build to where I was getting, I think I was doing like 9 point something speed, which was like in the 6-ish pace wise, 6 minute pace, with my mouth closed, which was pretty good.
That's good. Yeah.
It was hard. It felt like at times I was going to pass out because I wasn't getting enough air. And then I would go do strength training for not long, 40 minutes, 30 minutes even sometimes, and then just be out of there.
I forget what they call it, but there's a training method where you get your heart rate super high, kind of back it down to a lower zone for a certain amount of time and then bump it back up. I've heard that's really good. I can't remember the name of it. We used to do it in track in high school.
Yeah. Which is like intervals.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really healthy.
Yeah, because a good sign that you're in shape is that you can get your heart rate back down quickly. Which even when I'm not in good shape, my heart rate can go back down really quickly, which is good.
And I'd say that's helpful for motocross, because if you have a sketchy moment or if you're going through a whoop section, you're going to tense up and your heart rate's going to get elevated at certain points in time, and it's good to learn the skills to be able to like breathe over a jump.
100%.
Or I think that would be important.
100%. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.